Welcome back to our series on Bach's Orgelbüchlein. Today we're looking at the chorale prelude for New Year's Eve, Helft mir Gott's Güte preisen. The hymn encourages us to join in praising God with songs and with other means of praise as the year draws to a close. The hymn melody itself is derived from an old secular song, and like many of the sort of pop songs from the Renaissance, it has a number of features, such as the repetition of the penultimate phrase, all of which makes it sound very folky. And I think Bach was really enjoying himself, particularly with that particular phrase that I've mentioned, where he builds in those descending pedal scales. Speaking of those pedal scales, by the way, my tip for pedaling them is to use the right foot on the E, and then because that's tied over and we have the convention that we take a little mini breath after a tight note, then use the right toe again for the D and then alternate toes all the way down to the two G sharps. And that works very easily, like this. So it's a lively and optimistic chorale prelude, and it has that kind of optimistic flow that we associate often with B minor in Bach, concerto movements and so on. Tempo, it wants absolutely to maintain the integrity and the flow of the chorale itself, so therefore it needs to be 4 in a bar and not more than 4 in a bar. But at the same time, the semiquavers will naturally limit the speed upwards. So I think it should be fairly straightforward to find a good balance there. Registration, we want something which is cheerful and optimistic, but not overbearing. There is an elegance about the piece which wants a fairly light and bright registration. So otherwise, there's not a great many performance issues, and it's definitely a piece to enjoy playing.